Today we're talking to St Albans City assistant manager Lee Allinson at the enclosed ground in East Brighton, where the Saints moved through to the second round of the FA Trophy with a 2-1 victory over Whitehawk. We came here early in the season, Lee, and drew 1-1 in the league. I know we won 2-1 today, but we made hard work of it.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I knew it'd be a tough game today. I mean, the pitch, the conditions wasn't great, and you have to give respect to Whitehawk today. I thought they really had a go at us, and you know, we stuck at it. For me, it was just about winning the game and winning ugly if we had to, and I felt we'd done that in the end, but it wasn't pretty at all.
Of course, we got off to a bad start. We kicked off and we lost possession straight from the kick-off, and you weren't far away from me. You were a bit irate with that, and really that set the tone for the afternoon, giving the ball away too cheaply. Yeah,
I just felt we played in the wrong areas. We normally take centre and do it properly. We didn't do that right. It was just, you know, one of them days and one of them games, and I think our young squad have been up and down this season already, and I think at times we have these performances, but you know, sometimes the sign of a good side is one that can pull themselves through and win the game, which is what we've done. So.
Zane Banton got the opening goal, pounced on a defensive mistake. He's also, I think, created the most assists during the season, or at least joint assists. So he's been quite productive, although he does seem to have quiet spells.
He has, and that's the thing we're trying to get out of Zane at the moment. We feel he can be more effective in the game for longer periods. You know, he's in and out of the game, and he took his goal great today. He's burst forward, he's got blistering pace when he really opens up, and he took a chance, got in, scored the goal. And then goes out the game for a little while, and that's where he's got to improve, Zane. But you know, again, he's got the goal for us, which counts, and you know, put us on the winning game. So there you go. Hopefully, we can get a good draw in the next round.
Whitehawk got back into it. He got to 1-0. And Kieran Monlouis got the winning goal. Twice he come here this season, twice he scored. He might as well sign for them.
He might as well. To be fair, Kieran's been outstanding since he's come back from his injury. I don't think we won a game when he was injured. So it just shows how much we needed him in the side. He's come back and he looks excellent, to be fair. He took his goal well, scrappy goal at that, but he was in the right area to score, and that's what we asked for him, so he's done well.
It's funny, I thought he was fairly quiet at the start of the season. He's actually, I think, looked more influential since he came back from his injury.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think with Kieran as well, his height and size and presence gives us a lot in midfield, a lot more than what we had when he was injured. He was in and out in the start of the season, but you know, coming back now, I really think he's been effective in the side and guaranteeing his place in midfield at the moment for us.
Whitehawk are having a dreadful season, no two ways about it. 10 away league games, 10 defeats, 11 home league games, 4 draws is the best they've managed from it. But were you concerned when they got back to 1-1?
Yeah, really concerned. You know, I don't think we respected them enough. I know we did on the management staff, but trying to warn the boys before the game, you know, it reminded me of the Hertford game at times today. You know, I don't think we respected them. They've got players in there that can win them games, and you know, you have to turn up to these places and overcome all the pitch and stuff like that, and go and grind the result out. We did do that, but did we respect them enough at times? Probably not. And I felt they had some really good players out there. I mean, the lads took the goal excellent, to be fair to him, and I thought it was a constant threat all game. You know, they had a good spell after that for 10 minutes as well, that they could have scored another goal. We didn't defend properly, and then sort of pulled ourselves out of it and together and got the winner.
They did get the ball in the net right towards the end of the game. A free kick was given just before the guy put it in. Could you see an offence in there?
Yeah, I felt it was a foul. I spoke to Ben as well. He said it was a definite foul, and you know, it looked like he pushed in. Great finish, to be honest with you. My heart was in my mouth at the time, but you know, referee's done well there, to be honest. But I felt we should have had a penalty in the first half as well.
A couple of changes today. James Russell came back in goal, and Charlie Walker came in for Sam Merson. Both were left out through illness.
Well, Sam Merson was laid up in bed from Monday to Friday, literally not got out of bed on antibiotics with a throat infection, and I have to, you know, massive round of applause for James Russell. You know, I get a text message at 8 o'clock this morning from Dean Snedker. James was meant to be playing for Margate, I believe. He's let them down at the last minute. He's got off work early to come and play for the club, and you know, it's just fantastic attitude, and he was outstanding today, Rusty. Full credit to the kid, it was brilliant.
Presumably he's at Margate dual registration then?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I think he signed for Cheshunt and Hitchin as well, so he's got a few clubs that he's going to get some games over Christmas, and he always said he'd always help us out and pick us first, which is fantastic from the lad.
We've got a week off. Dean Snedker should be back for that one at Wealdstone.
Yeah, Dean should be back. He's just got a sickness bug, and obviously Merce, hopefully a week's rest, he should be back and firing again for next Saturday at Wealdstone.
We're on a little unbeaten run now, which is nice to get some form going again. The result's still in and out a little bit, but an FA Trophy run could be the kick we need.
100%. You know, we can get a good draw the next round. You just don't know where this competition can take you. you know, and we can get a big crowd if we get a home draw, or, you know, it just takes you away from the league as well and takes the pressure off, and, you know, go into something else and have a good run at it and give it a good go. And that's what we said to the boys, just whatever happens today, we're in the hat on Monday, and that's what they've gone and done.
This now means that our trip to Western-super-Mare in January will be off, and that'll be a midweek game now, which we don't really want. No,
we don't, but we have to do it, David. You know, if we're fully committed to the cause, then, you know, we'll be leaving at 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we'll get down there and go and get a result, hopefully. You know, that's what this league's all about, and if you're not committed, then probably best off not being with us, you know. So we have to take it. It's better that it's not Truro. It's Western. We'll get the journey and go down. I think we had to go to Poole last year, I believe, as well, on a Tuesday night. So it's one of them things. We'll take it, and hopefully we'll go and get some points there.
Attention now turns to next Saturday, 23rd of December. A National League South match away to Wealdstone. Kick-off at Grosvenor Vale, 3 o'clock. A tough one.
Really tough. We watched them last week at Chelmsford. I'm very good friends with their manager. We speak on a weekly basis, and he's done a great job there, Bobby. You know, he gets them teams organised. They're hard working. It's going to be really, really tough, and, you know, if we perform and don't show them respect next week, we will get beat. It's as simple as that. But if we perform and turn up, do things properly, we'll give it a good go.
I know we beat them down the park. It was a tough game for us, and they looked actually one of the best sides we've played, I thought.
Totally agree. You know, they're a very good side, and they've got the squad now. I think they've brought in Pratt as well from Chippenham, who is, I know Bobby really likes him. He's a top centre forward, works his socks off. They've also got 3 others. I think they've got a lad on trial at a pro club, and another, their left back's been looking at a pro club. So they've got a great side, a great squad. It's going to be hard, you know, but we've got to go there. It was hard at Chelmsford when we won. It was hard against Havant when we won. You know, sometimes our young squad rise to the challenge, and hopefully they can do that next week.
Now, you're in charge today because your dad's laid up a bit, I believe.
Yeah, he had a hernia operation on Wednesday. It wasn't keyhole. They opened him up. I think it's 5 inches. And to be fair to him, he's come today. He's tried to get in the car, and it just weren't happening for him. He's absolutely devastated. But, you know, that was why it was important. We got the result for him today, and he can relax now and crack on with the next week.
Well, we cheer him up in knowing what would have been his 100th game. You've taken the side to victory.
Yeah, and I'll be after his job next. No, he's delighted. He texted me straight after the game. I think he rang me just before I come off the pitch. So, you know, he's delighted. It's been hard for him this week. It's an operation he didn't want to have, but he had to. And hopefully now we can get him recovered and back in the dugout next Saturday, because it's hard work doing it on your own.
What I will say about our bench, Lee, it's no quieter with him not there.
No, you know, the one thing you'll get from me, David, is passion, and, you know, the same as him. We want to win. You know, it hurts to lose. It ruins our weekend, and, you know, when we don't perform to the levels we expect, that the boys get told. You know, we want hard-working players who want to play for the badge, and if we get that, we're halfway there.
And tonight the players are out to celebrate?
I believe it's been cancelled. I think they've all let each other down. So, yeah, I think a couple of them bought their clothes, and out the blue it's been cancelled tonight. So I think they're all going home to their bed.
Oh, they were going to have their Christmas do tonight.
They were.
Never mind, they celebrate a victory and a trophy instead.
Exactly.
Lovely, thanks so much,
David.
Lee.
Cheers.
And all the best for next Saturday. Then I say we're away to Wealdstone, National League South, kick off 3 p.m.